Now, Israel has announced a fourth dose of the COVID-19 vaccine to people older than 60. And this fourth dose will be rolled out with immediate effect. The additional dose will be given to senior citizens, medical workers, people with a suppressed immune system. The Prime Minister's office made an announcement after receiving a recommendation from the country's panel of coronavirus experts. The fourth dose will be given after a gap of at least 4 months before the third dose. The recommended gap between a second and a third dose is also being shortened from 5 to 3 months. Israel is also facing a problem of vaccine hesitancy among its ultra-Orthodox Jewish community. Hundreds of thousands of ultra-Orthodox Jews are yet to receive their COVID-19 shots. The group has some of the lowest vaccination rates in the country, despite being hit hard by the pandemic. After the fears of a new variant, officials are scrambling to ramp up vaccination rates in this particular population.
There are anti-vaxxers everywhere. The anti-vaxxers in the ultra-Orthodox community are more significant. Their activity is more significant. If in the general population the anti-vaxxers attend a protest outside the Prime Minister's office, that's where the media coverage ends. Here, it is very aggressive, with direct mail, gatherings in synagogues.
Israeli officials have appealed to the community's prominent rabbis to promote the vaccination. They are deploying mobile clinics and are trying to beat back a wave of lies about the vaccine that has washed over parts of this community. This outreach effort has made a success. Now, officials hope to raise the vaccination rate with the new mobile clinic campaign at religious schools. Vaccination rates for the second dose among the general population, however, hover around 62% and the booster at 44%. And in the ultra-Orthodox community, the number is around half of that. Now, the brutal 13-month war in Ethiopia has reached a new turning point. On Monday, Tigrayan rebels announced that they have withdrawn from 2 regions in the north. The 2019 Nobel Peace Prize winner and Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed, headed to the front line last month. Ahmed thanked Ethiopian soldiers, said that the country is proud of their unbelievable heroism. Was it only Ahmed's military that pulled off a stunning victory? Or were there hidden factors in play? According to the latest New York Times report, drones that hovered over Ethiopia's sky helped Abiy Ahmed achieve victory. The United Arab Emirates, Turkey and Iran have been supplying the war-torn country with the latest armed drones. This comes as the US and other African governments called for peace talks. The motive behind supplying drones is not clear. One of the reasons could be money or gaining an advantage in a strategic area. As of now, Tigray rebel forces have pulled out from Amhara and Afar. This has given hopes of a possible dialogue. Ethiopia is Africa's second most populous nation. According to the United Nations, the fighting has displaced over 2 million people. More than 9 million are in need of food aid. There have been reports of massacres, mass rapes, other atrocities, and the UN Human Rights Council ordered a probe into a wide range of alleged abuses. Communications have been cut in conflict zones. Journalists were restricted from accessing the area, thereby making it very difficult for them to verify the information that was coming out of the battlefield. Last month, foreign governments urged their citizens to leave Ethiopia as soon as possible. This despite efforts by the African Union to broker a ceasefire. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.